let's make this coronavirus disappear,
Okay.
shall we?
Yeah. All right.
So this is a classic in Magic. He uses 1 cup and 1 ball. So the basic idea is very simple. We take the ball, and it should appear right underneath the cup. Now you can do it over and over, as many times as you want. You take the ball, banish it, and it appears right underneath the cup. But we get a tennis ball and another tennis ball.
All right. Today is March 29th, 2020, and this is Glenn Gallatin. I'm interviewing Eric Giliam in Anchorage, Alaska. And Eric, why don't you tell us a little bit about what's going on today and why we're phoning you?
So I'm in Anchorage, Alaska because I was born and raised here. And as you know, we are taking a little break from work right now because of this scary virus. So I'm basically up here with family, hanging out and practicing Magic. I was born and raised here, so it's good to be back. And I'm just at home practicing new routines, getting better. This is where I started Magic 14 years ago. A guy named David Copperfield came here to Anchorage, and I saw his show. And I said, after I saw his show, I said, I want to become a magician.
So tell me more about how you got into Magic and what you did and how you learned things and how you got taught things.
Yeah, so after I saw David Copperfield's show, the way I got into Magic was basically library books, because there wasn't much on the internet back in those days, as far as like YouTube didn't exist. So it's basically self-taught pretty much from books, DVDs.
What did your family and friends think? Were they encouraging or not encouraging? Tell me about that.
So they thought it was a little weird. They were wondering how the heck I can make money with Magic. So during high school, I did it, part-time, kids' birthday parties. And then after I graduated high school, started moving on to bigger shows. And then in 2013, that's when they kind of really thought, hey, yeah, okay, you can make a career out of this. And that's when I moved to Arizona, Phoenix. And it's been 7 years now. And it's been, each year it's been getting better and better. And that's the goal, just trying to get bigger and bigger.
And what were some of the highlights of your career, either like competitions, things like that?
So two of the biggest highlights of my career were winning the Lance Burton teen stage Magic competition in Vegas. So that was a big accomplishment. And then in 2008, that was in 2011, but in 2008, I won the Siegfried and Roy Award for most original stage Magic act. So I had a 7-minute stage Magic act, and it takes months and months to practice just that 7 minutes. Then you go live in front of the masters, and they all judge you, and they thought mine was the most original, and so it paid off.
Did you actually get to meet them?
I did, yeah. I got to meet Siegfried and Roy, Lance Burton. This is 5 years after he got bit by the tiger. and he was actually doing pretty good.
And what were some of your secrets to success to getting your business going?
Forcing myself to rehearse over and over and over, even though I didn't like doing it. Because what a lot of people don't know about magic is, so when you finish a routine, the reset takes almost, if not longer, than the routine. So if you want to practice it again, you got to reset the routine, which takes longer than the routine itself. So that's what makes it kind of But as you get better, the amount of time it takes to set up gets cut in half. You just do everything quicker.
What about the business itself? Is it like any other business to get it going and getting it profitable?
Yeah, it's pretty much just like any other business. You start out, you try and get your name out, try and build up your customer base, which is always the hard part. Of course, building up online reviews, getting a good website, building up email lists. Pretty much anything that other business would do is what I've been trying to do, and put out good content on social media. I think that's the most important thing these days.
And would you have any advice for young people who want to get into magic?
Young people that want to get into magic, I would say don't go online. Go to the library, get a classic magic book, and read it from start to finish. Because if you go online, you'll get confused with all the clutter. There's just a lot of junk out there. A lot of the magic websites create one-trick DVDs that make it all look special. Then when you get it mailed to you, you're disappointed because it looked better in the trailer. So go back to the basics. Go back to the books. All right, so this is a trick. This is a card trick, but very different from your typical card trick. It's called card manipulation. Typical card trick is pick a card, any card, put it back in the pack. But this is this kind of card magic takes years of practice. These are called card fans. We roll up our sleeve here. There we go.